Hello everybody, and welcome back to another game from the League of Dracula 2024. I am playing in this one, after about a 2-week break, that I'll explain why in a second. Let me just get my hunters in position, and then we'll get underway, because I'm sure Spencer will need a little bit of time to try and work out where to start. Yep, so this is a quarterfinal match between myself playing as the Hunters and Spencer Wolfhart playing as a Dracula. This is game 1 of our quarterfinal. Every quarterfinal is a best of 3, so even if I win or lose this one, then that does not determine my fate. It's a best of 3, and then in the second game we will have the roles reversed. And if we need a tiebreaker, then we'll need a tiebreaker. We'll find out. In every single tournament I've played in, Spencer has always been there. It's always been an opponent of mine. We're in the first phase of the very first league. We participated in the European League together. And it was a really close battle between myself and Spencer and Mr. Green at the top for that. I didn't participate in the league last year, and then in the Immortal Invitational tournament that we had in the spring, I played Spencer twice. We're on different teams. So I think, based upon all the games we played in tournaments, outside of tournaments, I got no idea because we played so many at this point. I think I'm 4-2 up. And I do have the higher seeding advantage here. In this one, I won 12 of my 16 games in the league, where Spencer won 8. But we've both beaten each other in the past and both had really good games against each other, so there is no guarantee whatsoever that I'm going to win. Especially since in the first round of the knockout, which I was able to skip because I got into the top 4 of the league, all 4 of the higher seeds in the 4 different matchups lost. So yeah, the higher seeds have been tumbling, and also then we've not had many quarterfinal games yet, but in the one quarterfinal game that has been played, Fangs of Fire higher seed did manage to beat Terminus, but it was extremely close. And I was like, in the end, it was just, it was on a knife's edge. But Fangs was able to get the win. Just maybe one combat round that went differently, and it would have been a Terminus win. Absolutely incredible stuff. So, yeah, I cannot take anything for granted here at all. We know, anyone who's been watching the channel for a long time will know that Spencer is a good player. A very unpredictable player, which is not really the sort of player you want to be up against in the quarterfinals, or even any knockout phase for that matter. I probably would have preferred to play Quincy, even though Quincy was the highest seed between Quincy and Spencer, just because, yeah, maybe because Spencer is more unpredictable, and that sort of chaos getting introduced into things can cause some issues. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch when we do before we play the reverse match next week. I'm gonna have to watch the game where Spencer played Hunters against Quincy as Dracula. I was the one who was streaming it when Quincy lost as Hunters against Spencer as Dracula. It's a quarterfinal. You don't want to fuck it up by playing somewhere that's going to cause issues. Yeah, it was absolutely brutal game. Where Spencer actually started in Britannica and laid down some horrible layers and things. Van Helsing's position was different. Van Helsing started in Edinburgh, which made it easier for Spencer to have done that type of thing. I did also play a practice game yesterday against somebody who also tried to do a similar thing against me, and it was quite awkward because the problem is if Van Helsing does not draw very well in terms of the items, you could end up in a really bad situation. So we'll have to see. I haven't actually been able to see many of Spencer's games just because with Spencer now, being back home in the US, the timing and has had a lot of American opponents in the league. I just haven't been able to catch the games, so we'll have to see. So yeah, I've had like a 2-week break more or less since my last league game, which has been nice. I haven't played any Fear of Dracula at all, apart from 3 games yesterday. Planned ambush on Mina. That's slightly unfortunate, but that's okay. We can. If I've got a Heavenly Host and a knife on Godalming, I might actually just give them to Mina. If she's got planned ambush, that's really good. It's a really nice combo. So I'll have to see. Every game's different. I'm just gonna have to see how the items fall for me, how the events fall for me, and just also then how the trail for Dracula develops, so that we can try and work out how we're going to play. In the Immortal Invitational, we had to play twice just because of the way the system was done. We had 2 games where I was as Hunter and him as Dracula, and we won 1 each. The first game was very, very fast. Spencer did try to do some layer stuff in the east. But I think actually I played... Did I play Superhero Star against him? I think I did. We have Seward and Mina switch position. And I just was able to go really aggressive. He moved off his layers just for 1 turn. I was able to pounce with renewed vigor, and I managed to kill him from 15 health with 2 hunters. It's kind of insane. But then in the other game, it was a lot more of a sort of a classic Fury of Dracula sort of chase me sort of game. No layers, just deception and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we'll have to see. We know Spencer's able to do both and sort of mix up the style. When he first sort of came into the community, he sort of became really known as the sort of the OG, I'm going to play lots of layers type of player, which can definitely work. But I don't say it's a gimmick. I don't mean it in a bad way like that, but it's just sometimes the game does not develop in a way that makes that sort of strategy work. And if you just keep persisting with that strategy, it may not work for you. I'm going to give these to Mina. No tickets, unfortunately, but it's what it is. But I think what Spencer and then other players like Wisakagic as well have done in more recent times is they've been able to really be willing to switch up their strategy. And it's not just, okay, he's always going to play layers. They'll mix it up depending on the situation, which is good. That's a hallmark of a really good Dracula player. So, in the league, Spencer only won 4 of his 8 Dracula games, but if he was trying out different stuff and doing some limit testing and things, because ultimately the way the league was structured, as long as you get into the top 12 of the 8 out of the 18 players that were in the league, then you're in the knockouts, right? So if you do quite a lot of sort of testing and you know, testing out limits and things, then, and as long as you get into that top 12 spot, then it's all worth it. So yeah, I've got to be really careful here. I can't start thinking really far forward and going, oh, that's really cool. I finished in the I'm number 2 seed. Peter was the only one who had a league record better than me. I'll definitely be making it to the finals. Can't think like that at all. That's just asking for issues. So yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Ugh. That sucks. Just a wee bit. Crucifix. No, I kind of like this. Yeah. Yeah, I can't get ahead of myself at all. Do I give her the horse? No, I don't think so. Let's try and get these tickets fixed like that. Okay, good stuff. How many white ones have we got? We're still missing 1. I don't really want a 2-1 ticket. That's kind of rubbish. That's I mean, not much better. Right. Do I need to trade? No. No, I can forgo 1 turn of trading. Okay. Do you? Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep doing the tickets. I got newspaper reports, so I'm not exceedingly stressed out. So yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think of it in the sense of, okay, if I can just win 6 games in a row, then the league is mine. Oh, the whole tournament is mine. That's just kind of the way you have to get through it. 2 wins in the quarterfinals, 2 in the semis, 2 in the final. Obviously, I do not expect, even if I do make it to the final, I do not expect every tie to go 2-0 in my favor. That's kind of ridiculous. We just have to see. That's all I can do. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We need vigor. Very good. Okay. That's nice. 'Cause I did have a game yesterday where I didn't get any renewed vigor at all, and then you are you sit there wondering, is this ever going to appear for me? Do I take Holy Circle? No, I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'll just do that. And then you need to get a stake. That sucks. Let's do this. Excellent weather. If he started east with lots of vampires, I'm gonna have a bit of an issue. I got double stake on Seward though. Right, now what do I do? Do I give her the horse? No, I don't think so. I'll try and dig for the last white one. As much as I like having this ticket situation. Okay. Reset to how it was before. You take that. Okay. Right. I need to do trading now. I need to get Hypnosis to Mina. Let's trade with Godalming. Do I keep renewed vigor on him? I think Charter Carriage on Godalming makes sense if I have to chase into the east to try and stop something from maturing. The issue is I don't know. I could get rid of Vampire Lair if I'm really desperate to get rid of Vampire Lair, but maybe I shouldn't get rid of Vampire Lair. Give that to Seward, give that to Mina. Yeah, I think I have to do it that way. Let's try and get last white one. Nope. I will not activate newspaper reports on this day. He might misdirect. So this could be a lair, which might be an issue later, but we'll see. Seward. I mean, maybe Seward should be the one having chartered carriage. We'll see. We'll see. I hope he's kind of started central, but we'll find out. We'll find out down the line. No, we will not use newspaper. Supply. Alright, double gun. That's going to be got rid of, unfortunately, but at least there's no horses being discarded. Evil Presence. Okay, so he's not... Well, he could have been in Britannica anyway, but he's nowhere near Iberia. That's lovely. Bullets. I think I'll take the bullets over the garlic, actually. Yeah. Use supply. Dogs. Nope. Because I got the Holy Circle to counteract things. Okay, that's fine. That worked out perfectly. And new supply. Dogs again. Get rid of that. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Okay, okay. We can work with this. We can work with that. Skip. Right, so I guess the question is, do I give her the horse? No, she can keep supplying for a horse, right? Keep her here. Godalming can go off and chase. Yeah. I think that's the right idea. What I might do is I'm gonna... no, I think I still need to dig. I need to dig for the white one. Okay. Didn't do anything. Now, if Seward gets it, then we're going to be an issue, have problems. But I'm going to have to just dig for it anyway. Okay. That's bad. You need to trade, don't you? Yeah, let's trade with Seward. Give you that and give you that. Because you've got double stake. So having Vampire on you makes sense. I could take newspaper reports you're going to burn today, so you got a free slot. Is there a vampire thing on top? There is a vampire thing on top, so Seward's probably not going to supply that. Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah. Yeah. That's... Okay. I've got all the white ones. That's good. Right. No scouts. But it means I've got scouts for later. So as long as I can keep supplying if he escapes from me, it'll be okay. Got 2 horses. But I might have to throw away a stake if I supply 1 with Seward. But I can maybe try and get a 3-2 ticket and rail up to Paris. Let's see where he started. I need to try and get the Heroic Leap off Mina, but I also need to try and get Van Helsing off the mainland to get this horse to Seward. So maybe... maybe he shouldn't have kept the Vampire Lair. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Right. Okay. Okay. It could be a wolf farm to try and get back to this lair quicker. Let's play newspaper reports. And then... Clermont-Ferrand. Well, that sucks. I don't have a 2-1 ticket. I might not be able to get there if I roll slow. Damn. Do I really use Charlie Carriage to get to Marseille? Could he have got past me? Yeah, he could have got past into Austro-Hungary. Oh, crap. Hmm. Huh. Renewed Vigor doesn't really help me. Okay. Do I really move off this spot? Do I go to Charlie? Do I Charlie Carriage down to Marseille to stop this? I don't like that. What's the odds that I roll? There's only 1 in 8. Let's roll horses. Cool. Let's go to Zurich. Zurich's actually an important check in terms of has he wolf form past me. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so maybe I don't... Ooh, so maybe he went to Munich. Interesting. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Let's move you off. Has he wolf formed from Munich? Possibly. That's a problem. He didn't. Okay. That makes me feel slightly better. He could have wolfed from Nuremberg East. So I do need to check Zagreb tomorrow. But if I check Zagreb, then it rules out that he's gone east. That's really important. Okay. Do I check Zurich? For efficiency's sake, I should. But Godalming's the only one who can get to Clermont-Ferrand. I think for efficiency's sake, I'll check it. Shit. I'm gonna say no to this. Because if this is a vampire... Yeah, I'm okay with that. Right, let's try and get... Oh, shit. I can't... that was a bad choice. Shit. I've now increased the odds that Godalming doesn't get there. Oh, you idiot. I'm going to discard it. Oh, man. That's awful. Oh, dear. Okay. And you shall pass. Okay, so I'll go to Zagreb tomorrow. Not great to be moving Mina very inefficiently like this. Well, maybe I could keep her in Munich and supply. I think it might depend if it's a Dracula event on top or a Hunter event. But if I get scouts, then I'm able to find it without moving. Which, honestly, isn't bad. Okay, so I've now got a 2 and 9. Oh. Okay. So he's misdirect. So he's wolf form adjacent to Zurich. So yeah, he could have gone to Zagreb. Right. Okay, so I've now got 2 and 9. Do I make it to Clermont-Ferrand? I shouldn't have thrown that ticket back in. That was very stupid. Oh, I do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. If it's another aristocratic vampire, I might just let it mature. There's no point delaying me for no reason. Right, you're going to just keep supplying garlic reef. Don't really want you. Suppose return. Don't have any allies yet. Okay. And you... Yep, you supply, because it's a Dracula event on top. Dogs. Don't want dogs. Okay. This is okay. It's not great. But I might have to check Zagreb now. Just for my own peace of mind. Right, let's check this. Fuck. Don't believe it. Okay. That's not good. So the thing after it's going to go mature it. Okay, fine. I'm just not going to worry about it. Good. I can get to Paris tomorrow. Okay, good. Okay, I'll take that. So we went to Geneva next. I could get there if I tried a carriage. How bad could this really be? Let's be honest. How bad could this really be? A hoax would be pretty awful. But... Damn it. I could have still got to Geneva. Okay, that's fine. Right. So Mina's still... Okay, so Mina's going to supply tomorrow. So she might have to throw away an event, which I don't really like. Do I check Zagreb? I probably should. Still no rumour tokens yet. Thing is, if this is a hoax, and then if he forces through the mature of the Zurich thing, I won't know where the wolf form is. So I might actually have to check Zagreb, which again I don't like. I can then move back to Vienna so I'm on the rail line. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. I've got resources, so not the end of the world. I've got Vampire Lair 2, which is good. So yeah, you rail up here. Nope. Where you go normally, please? Right, let's check Zagreb. No. Okay, so he didn't go east. That's fine. Unless he's going around the long way, but I'll check Vienna tomorrow. Okay, you do this. You... Probably, yeah, in the trade events. That makes the most sense. So you take this. I think double gun, I think, is a good idea. You take stake. Means I have to throw away... Okay, well that's okay. I could trade Vampire Lair back to Van Helsing. I keep one stake. Let's do it this way. I think this way is good. Yeah. And then we should trade the Vampire Lair back off Seward. So now they've freed up one slot each. Yeah, then the Leaper get traded. Yeah, okay. Not perfect, not great. Yeah, good wolf form. Wolf form from Milan, wolf form from Marseille. Ooh, that's not great. That's the worst that could have happened. Oh well, I'll take the hit. Thankfully, I've got some stuff to work with. I don't have full ones, though. Oh, great! And Spencer used the host to disconnect my internet, seemingly. Seemingly he has. Probably better that I don't see that. God damn it. That's very unfortunate. I should have kept the 2-1 ticket with Sud to get to Bordeaux. So he could have gone to stop the Saboteur, and then Godalming could have stopped the hoax. Damn. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm not going to lose my mind over it. I think I'll actually let this vampire mature. Fewer things for me to deal with. Does create issues in terms of... Let's see if she's got hypnosis. How am I going to get them together to use it? That's not good. That's not good. I got hypnosis when it's not necessary. Well, not necessary, but it's just... Okay, whatever he picked up is not a manual Hildesheim, so that's okay. So let's think. He could have wolfed from Marseille. So I need to check... Oh. Honestly, I'm fine with it. I think I'm okay with that. The deck doesn't reshuffle. So... Yeah, he forces through the mature, but I've got Vampire Lair. So, I mean, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'll keep that until I know where I'm going. Let's do a trade with Mina, because I need to take Heroic Leap off her, give her Hypnosis at least. I might take the Excellent Weather. Do I play Vampire Lair immediately? Maybe. I'll see what the deck is telling me. Okay. Okay. Well, he's used the card, so at least it means now he guarantees himself 4 points. The wolf form is hidden. He gets his wolf form back, which is good for him. But the deck doesn't reshuffle again. It's only a 4-point vampire, not a 7-point vampire. And now I don't have to worry about the card, because the card's been used. Not great. Not great. I could have avoided this by getting Sud to Bordeaux. Especially after Evil Presence got played. I just kept holding out for supplies and trying to improve horse economy, which I should have done, because a 2-1 ticket is a better kit. I want to try and get 3 to get up to Paris to search. But that was my own fault. So, okay. We just got to roll with this. Not much we can do about it. So, what do I do? I guess I should retry and play Hypnosis. Or do I supply my way out of the problem? How greedy do I be for the supplies? I don't know. Let's do a couple of supplies and we'll see... Steak. Alright, we'll get rid of that one. Rufus Smith. Good card. Good card. I've got Surprising Return, so searching... I might just hit him. Where could he have gone? So what got wiped? Zurich got wiped, the Misdirect, and the Wolf form. So maybe something like Madrid. Could it be Madrid? No. Okay. Do I play Vampire Lair now? Possibly. Yeah, let's play Vampire Lair now. If I want to play Hypnosis, I need to decide quickly. Because I need to try and get Mina and Thingy in position. Okay. Okay, this sucks a lot. But yeah, I need to try and get... Do I use the Hypnosis now? I guess I have to. That's there. I do 1 round of supplying and then play Hypnosis. Don't know. I have the resource, so I should really use it. I'm trying to be greedy. But that might not work out well for me. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's do one round of supplying. Okay. That's fine. Forewarned is a good card. Holy Circle, don't need that. Charlie Carriage is a good card. Heavenly Host is a good card. Lucy's Revenge is a good card. Knife is a good card. Speed Telegraph is also a good card, but not the cards I need. Okay, I'm gonna have to play Hypnosis, aren't I? Skip, I think. Where else could you... Yeah, I can't keep sitting around waiting. You need to give Lucy's Revenge to get arming. Maybe Charlie Carriage to him. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, right, let's see. If I can get Godalming to Munich, I'll move Mina to Munich. They can scan. He hasn't gone east, though. What does Mina got? It'd be better if Mina could move down, but she's not going to be able to. And something else might mature. This might be a hoax. Okay. Okay. I'll play Rufus Smith now as an ally, just to free up a slot. Not good. Not good. Right, let's roll. Good. That's good. So we can use Hypnosis. Oh! Oh, shit. Okay, that changes the situation. I don't need Hypnosis now. I'll definitely use Heroic Leap. Still don't know where he's gone in the meantime. Van Helsing needs to trade today. He might wolf form, which means I can use Hypnosis later. That's good. Okay. I need to try and find out where the rest... Where's the rest of his trail? I don't understand where he's gone. Do I check somewhere like Frankfurt? Or could he have gone... I'm not sure where he's gone. Can I get a good fight here? One, two... Nope. Nope. Let's roll horses. Let's go to Nuremberg. Okay, so he went north. Yeah, I need to trade Heroic Leap. Not ideal. Do I supply? Do I move? If only... Oh, man. If only if I could have got... Well... It depends on what happens after all this. I think I supply. Good. Long night. Get rid of that. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is very good. Yes, we shall agree. Cool. That's dealt with. That's fine. Okay, do I search with Seward? I need to find out where these things are. So maybe I don't search. Oh, man. So what's he done? I don't quite understand what his trail is. Which means I might have to backtrack to deal with all this. Which isn't great. I won't search. I'll let him make the first move, I think. Ah, man. If only I'd managed to get... I could have got, like, a really good, like, potentially even 4-on-1 on him. Ooh. That would have been great. Probably got a wolf form now. So, what's he done? Did he go to, like, Leipzig? Possibly. Okay, he's wolf formed. Okay. Do I chase after him? I have to deal with all this stuff. I have to deal with all this. I hate it. I can't let any of this stuff mature. Shit. Unless I charge you with Godalming. Might be able to get a good 2-on-1 with him with Seward, maybe? If I find him. He might go down this way, though. I think I need to put the pressure on him. Okay, never mind. Let's go in Hypnosis. Where do you go? I think you go up to 2 away, so maybe... I need to think of... let's check Berlin. Oh no. Let's check Frankfurt. Ah, I don't know. I don't know. So many places I need to check here. Let's check Frankfurt. No. Shit. Let's check Berlin. Oh, could it be Cologne? It must be Cologne. I don't understand what he's done. Did he wolf from Nuremberg? I think he might have gone to Cologne. Let's check Cologne. Oh, he did. Okay, thank God my deduction's alright. Thank goodness. Okay. Do I play Hypnosis now? Yes, I think is the answer to that question. He's in Italy. Okay. That's fine. That's good. I might actually trade her the horse. But that means... No, I don't trade the horse. I'm gonna have to use the stake, because I can't afford to be delayed. Shit. Okay, well, I've got Heavenly Host. So, he must have hidden. I can move Seward first to Leipzig. Okay, okay. We're okay. If he feeds, he'll be on 11 health, and he's gonna have to go to sea with Rufus Smith. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna have to get rid of the knife with the third horse. Yeah. Me just keep supplying. Send good. I don't know where I go. Well, we'll see. One at a time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I've got a really horrible trail I need to deal with. Right, you roll. Right. I think I actually go to Munich. Deal with Munich, so that's one less thing that the others have to deal with, and then I go down after him. Maybe that's the wrong choice. But so you check Leipzig. Cool. So he went to Berlin. That's fine. I'm gonna have to use a crap ticket to get there, but it's okay. At least I can deal with it. Oh, wait, he could have gone to Hamburg. Oh, no. Oh, no. It might mature. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, no, I had to check Berlin with Seward. Oh, no. It's a 50-50. I bet he's gone to the port. Let's try that. Okay. Deduction. It's okay. My deduction skills are alright. Let's see if I can... Right, so if I can deal with 3 encounters in one day, I can get ahead of the trail. This is good. This is good. This is good. Right. You deal with this. Okay. So he's rattling through his deck of encounters, but... But I can deal with this. He's not healing. That's really important. That's really important. Okay. Seward deals with this. Okay. That's also alright. You deal with this. With a stake. Okay. Not ideal. But it's okay. And then you do nothing. Okay. Okay. How many stakes have been discarded? Is that all of them? Shit, that's all of them. Okay. So I will supply... I can't get to Nuremberg. I got a chartered carriage, so I can get to Nuremberg if I'm really desperate with Van Helsing. Okay. So... Godalming charges into Italy. He could have gone to Geneva. So I need to check Geneva first. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Situation dealt with. Moderately well. Cool. Right, let's go here. He did go to Geneva. Okay, that's fine. I'll text Strasbourg now. Bats is not ideal, but there's nothing adjacent to me that I'm aware of. Let's... Yeah, rest all horses. Maybe I go to... Oh, Cologne's a lair, isn't it? I'm going to have to go to Frankfurt. Do you supply? Do you already go to Nuremberg? That's a tough decision. Once I supply the horse. Don't want to move normally. Do I supply? Maybe I supply. I can. Oh man, it's gonna take so many turns. I'm gonna have to walk slowly. And then you supply. Oh man, it wasn't the horse. Crap. Oh. That's awful. Oh, I should have supplied. I should have supplied. I would have had to get rid of something good, though. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain too much, but... Right, where are you putting me? Okay. I have to reveal that. That's unfortunate. He knows all my hand now. I think you healing makes a lot of sense. So he didn't go there, so... Did he go to Strasbourg? Possibly. Do I check this? Yes, I do. Okay. Right. Let's hope I can deal with Nuremberg. Let's hope I can deal with Nuremberg. So Mina's gonna have to supply the knife. Throw away the knife, get that. Okay. He could have been backtracking to Italy. Maybe it was Seward. I might have to check. Zurich's a lair, right? Is he returning to his lair? No, he's not. Interesting. I'm gonna have to. Yep. Somewhat expected. Okay, let's check Paris. Let's rail to Paris. Guarantees that I get there. Yes, good. Okay, that's fine. I'm on to him. That's good, that's good, that's good. If Nuremberg's a vampire, I could just let it mature, because then it'll wipe the Paris thing. I bet it's not. Horse, please. There it is. That's the revealed one. Good luck. Thank you, game. Thank you. Okay. We're third week. He's only got 2 points. And I'm now going to be chasing him down. Do I search this? I think I'm going to have to. Okay. I've got guns. Should I try and go for the holy bullets? I think I do. Oh, that's a dead vampire. Come on. Let's go. Okay. I'm running out of time. But his trail is very limited. Fog is a huge issue for me, though. I do have the forewarned, but it's on Van Helsing, so I'm not going to be able to trade around for a bit. Okay. Okay. That's not great. If only I had the pistol. Revealing the forewarned isn't great either. At least the ticket situation is not terrible. Okay. 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 I am officially sort of somewhat in control of this game now. Okay. So you went Paris. Could we go up to North, towards North Sea? I need to check... Is this renewed vigor time? I don't think so, because Mina can't get anywhere close today. Van Helsing is gonna have to go to Munich, I think. And then trade a forewarn to somebody. Possibly via Godalming, yeah. I have to check Bordeaux. I don't think it's renewed vigor time. I don't think it is. Maybe it should be, but actually, I'm not going to roll horses. I'm going to do this. Has he gone south? Shit, I should have played renewed vigor. I should have played renewed vigor to get additional action. Land ambush is on the wrong character. Do I go for it? Shit. Yeah, maybe I should have played. I should have played Renewed Vigor. He must have fog here. What's his health? 8. And Godalming's the one that's really beaten up. I've got Least Revenge. I've got great strength. Do I go for it? What's the chance I don't get there? If I roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 11. I don't use this white one. Which might be a stupid decision. Do I use the white one? I've got 2 guns. Zergalair. No, it's not. Ah, I've only had actually, I should have played Renewed Vigor. He must have put fog here. There's no way you don't put fog in this situation. There's no way you have not put fog here. Almost if it's double fog. I'm gonna roll and find out. Because if he, it has to be fog. There has to be at least one fog here. Yeah, fine. That's fine. Okay, not great, but I can keep resupplying up. Maybe not the right choice in hindsight, but never mind. They're gonna be trapped there a long time. Yeah, they're gonna be trapped there for quite a while. Which means he can feed. I don't think a 101 was gonna be good enough for me. The fogs are gone, though. Okay, let's see if that costs me the game in terms of giving him too much time. He's gonna be able to feed. Because I have renewed vigor, and I've got double charted carriages. I've got Mina coming in with planned ambush if he steps off these locations. I should have traded. I should have traded with Van Helsing, so I'm going to have to get rid of something important. Ah, you idiot. No, no point. I renewed Vigor. No point. Supply. Okay. Really, game? Really? Had no idea. Yeah, I'm going to have to supply, because you just never know, right? Bullets. Local rumors. Useless. Mina's going to have to go up to none. He can wolf form out of Bordeaux, actually. Who needs a Charlie Carriage? Maybe Mina, actually. I'm gonna do this. And pretend to swap. But I'm not going to swap. I think Charlie Carriage to Mina makes sense. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's see. He's got a lot of moves to make in the 4th week, though. That's the one good thing about this situation. Mina has to deal with none alone. That's the only problem. And if it's a vamp, then I'm in trouble. Is he going to go to C? That's the question. Okay. So, Friday, Saturday, they'll be free on Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so it'll be Thursday. I've got a week. Assuming nothing matures, I've got a week. Will that be enough? Will that be enough? Maybe I should... maybe... Because the objective of the fight was actually to just either force him off Bordeaux or keep him low. Maybe I should have just fought with good arming. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. I've given him time now. But if he stays on land, I can catch him. He's got wolf form, though. Which is an issue. Is he going to see? Yes, he is. Okay, so he's in North Atlantic. That's fine. That's okay. That just gives me more time to supply. So, I'll take it. Let's supply. Okay. Sense of urgency. Good card. Bullets. I'll discard the bullets for now. Supply. Dogs. Don't need dogs. Well, actually, probably don't need bullets either. Right, Nina has to go and deal with not alone. Probably going to Britannica. See, I need to prepare for that eventuality, I think, and then give this to Seward. Yeah. Right, how bad is this going to be? Okay. I'm going to have to play the planned ambush and hope I can kill it. If he fangs, I can play the knife. If not, I can just kill it immediately. Sweet. That's a dead vamp. Okay. Dead vamp, no trail. Another turn of supplying. Yeah, I quite like this. I like how this looks. I've got money trail. I might have to get rid of the sense of emergency. Sense of emergency is probably not going to be necessary. A minute, why am I giving extra weapon? Seward's going to go this way. Gadami goes to Le Havre. Yeah. Mina also goes to Le Havre, I think. I've got Spicy Return to search something like Edinburgh. I just don't have... See, Consecrated Ground would be great. Okay. 1 week. 6 days. 6 days to win the game. He's going to be on low health. He'll be 7 health going to see again this turn. I'm going to have to move... Oh man, I'm going to have to supply with Mina. Then send her there. Okay. South Atlantic, Irish Sea, North Sea, English Channel. It's a lot of places he could be. Yep, unnecessary. Oh, actually, no. Godalming should have excellent weather, because he can play money shot and then excellent weather on the same turn. Well, let's apply. Don't need steak. Don't need this. Come on! Come on! Right, do I actually give excellent weather to Godalming? Oh, no, he has CG. I can't send him to sea. No, no, so Seward has to... Seward's getting sent to the UK. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Consecrated Ground is not perfect. But we can deal with it. It's okay. I've got 2 CG tokens. I'm going to give Godalming this ticket. He might need a ticket, actually. Yeah. Mina heals. Dogs isn't great. The thing is, he doesn't know I've got dogs. He hasn't got fog, so forewarn is not as essential anymore. Yeah, I can't send Godalming to sea this turn, but that's fine, because he has CG. That worked out perfectly. Is he gonna wolf form? Possibly. Oh, mate. I don't think that was a good idea. Oh, I should have played Surprising Return. Well, I'm up it. Oh, why did he have Surprising Return? No, there's no ally in the discard pile. Right, let's... So wait, let's think about this. He is either in one of these cities, so Dublin or Liverpool or Swansea or Edinburgh or Hamburg or Amsterdam or London or Plymouth or... Jesus, that's a lot of places to check. I should probably play Money Trail first, so I know where I'm directing my scouts. Interesting. Let's play with you. Actually, it's not a bad card to have. He must be in Cardiff. He has to be in Cardiff, right? Has to be. Does Gadami have chartered carriage? He doesn't have chartered carriage. He could rail to Madrid and then check Cardiff, and then Seward might be able to get into the fight. If he plays bats against consecrated ground, that'd be pretty awful. So let's do this. No, what am I doing? I can check Lisbon, so then I know it. I could force him into Lisbon. What am I doing? Yeah, this is so obvious. Wait, do I have enough? Let's think. I've got the CG token. Oh right, he could wolf on through Lisbon. Then I keep Seward in Lisbon then. I could get all four of them in. So let's think. Have I got? So I've got a Heavenly Host token here. One Heavenly Host token. Two Heavenly Host tokens. So I can CG Madrid. And then put one in Granada and one in Lisbon. He's forced out of Cardiff. So then he has to go either into Lisbon or wolf form into Seward. Either way, I'm guaranteed a 3-on-1. So, yeah, no-brainer. I sense of emergency with Van Helsing here, so I guarantee a 4-on-1. Yeah. Do I supply? Let's think. You shall use sense of emergency. Game. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that was about. Pretend it didn't happen. Oh god. What do you mean Godalming's trying to play a card? Okay, okay, that's unfortunate. The odds here look extremely good for me. So, I don't think the result's in doubt, but we want to play it out regardless. I can get him into a 4-on-1 in either Lisbon or Santander. That is guaranteed. Okay. I'm really glad he didn't go to Britannica. That would have been a pain in the ass to deal with. Let's hope this ASIC error doesn't persist. Okay, we'll see if the game wants to reload or not. Hopefully it will. Oof, man. That was a real reprieve. That deck actually reshuffled in my favor. I think there's no way he can get escape, right? Because if he's in... No. Because I can block Madrid. Oh, great. Game's not loading. Ha! Brilliant. I can block... Yeah, block Granada, block Madrid, force him out of Cardiff. Yeah. I'm just typing dispensers, explaining the information. I'm obviously not going to tell him as of yet that the game is won for me, but, I mean, there is a way that... Oh, no, there's no way he doesn't win, right? Because nobody is low enough that they're going to die. I've got great strength. It's... Unless I do something monumentally stupid in the night combat, like I punch with everybody and then get plodded on with, and I dodge or something, if I play aggressively, there's no way he wins. But we want to see it! We want to see the ending! Ah, oh, dear. I'm going to pause the recording until this is fixed. I'll be back in a second, folks. Okay, we are back. We had to reload the entire game again. Okay, this looks fine. Oh dear. Oh dear, if I can't send a message, then that's not looking good at all. Connection timed out. Yay! Oh dear. Okay, did I... Oh, maybe I was trying to supply and the game didn't like it. Ah. What? What? What's this? What's this? What is this? What is this? What the fuck? What is this? I've seen no actions taken. What the actual fuck is going on? And VH supplied earlier in the round. What the hell is going on? What is happening? Why are they getting free actions? Oh my goodness. No. What is happening? Van Helsing just supplied twice. Because I supplied with him first. The game might be bugged with beyond redemption? Possibly. Let me just double check. So, this planned ambush shouldn't exist. I was going to sense of emergency with my second action to Paris. Where's the chartered carriage? You have chartered carriage. Okay, so I would have at night traded chartered carriage from Seward to Van Helsing. Mina was guaranteed to get to Santander no matter what. Oh, I can't spell. I am going to be honest. I have everything to get a 4-on-1 on you tomorrow. Had VH. But does I just, well, I guess matters only if there is a tiebreaker. But I took some turns before the crash. Okay, so maybe I should reload. Yeah, well, not now. I'm typing. I'm typing, so maybe the game is really become asynchronized. It was giving me free actions. I wasn't even clicking on supplying. Like I mean, Godalming supplying makes sense. Godalming supplying makes perfect sense because I moved into Lisbon with the 3-2 ticket, and then I do a free supply. That is perfect sense. Now Van Helsing is not in the position he should be in. Van Helsing should be in Paris right now. The only way that Van Helsing does not get into the fight is if Paris is a lair and if it's bats. That's the only way he cannot get into the fight tomorrow. But I'm still guaranteed a 3-on-1. Oh, man, that's so sad. After all that effort. After all that tension, and then it just ends like this. Oh, dear. Maybe I disconnected at the wrong moment. Maybe that small disconnect, with the fact that Speedy Telegraph was in play, screwed up everything. Damn. Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Oh, well, if I got the win, that's fine, but oh my goodness, it's just, you want to kill Dracula! That's the whole point of the game! Oh dear. I'm going to pause the recording until we have some sort of outcome. Okay, hello people. Right, we're back. Yeah, the game has ended. Unfortunately, we can't fix it. I was just stuck in the loading screen, and since the game was not cooperating with us, we have to call it. But I've spoken to Spencer, and we've agreed on the result. So I've got with me in the chat Rook and Roscoe, who are doing the commentary. Was Strider in the commentary as well, or was just joined just for this?
Hello.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was just joining for this.
Oh, he's just joining for this. Cool. Hello both. Thank you for streaming. We'll see. Maybe Spencer might join. He might not. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Strider's got his mic muted anyway, so he may or may not make an appearance. We'll see.
Yeah, what a shame after such an intense chase, just to end like that.
Yeah. Was the option for you to redo the game? Was that is that part of the rules that could have been requested? Had Spencer wanted to, or?
Well, I'm just saying now. The cards I had was such he was never going to win.
Right.
The result was there's no doubt. I had Consecrated Ground, and the plan was to get Van Helsing with Sense of Emergency to Paris today. So unless there was a bats there, he wouldn't be able to stop Van Helsing. And then I had a Chartered Carriage to get Van Helsing into either Lisbon or Santander. By playing Consecrated Ground, I would be able to force him out of Cardiff and then into either Lisbon or Santander. So you'd have a day fight with a hunter with no encounter, and then I would be able to get a 4-on-1 with him in the night fight if he was still alive. And I had Great Strength and Lucy's Revenge. So there's no way he's getting out of that situation. The hoax actually helped me. It pushed all the good stuff to the top of the deck. So, yeah, lucky that he landed there and not in Britannica, because that would have been a headache for me to try and deal with.
That's what we were saying. Yeah, it was one of those where just assume you don't have CG. I didn't think South Atlantic was the right move. Going to, again, pizza, or somebody had said if you got Murray Chill, you kind of play assuming that you've got it or you haven't. But Britannica would have been the better move for him. Even if you had got CG, he could have still managed to move around or what have you. But yeah, the double fog in Bordeaux whilst it was like, oh wow, double fog. That means the hunters are delayed so long because he fed and then didn't move. I went to sea. He's just kind of wasted, in my opinion, the double fog. He could have started. We could have triggered the Toulouse layer and doubled that up. Then he could have wolf formed. And he could have gone back and got round Van Helsing and Mina and
Right.
actually put a trail back down again because obviously there was no trail. So
Yeah.
it was a. And then obviously both his fog have gone. So after that, when he landed and you money trailed it, both your hunters know that there's no fog to concern yourself with.
Exactly, because the deck had just reset a couple turns before. So I knew, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so even though I had one forewarned, I don't really have to worry about the the use of it or who has it. I mean, the worst case scenario, I get hit by a spy or something, or maybe a bat if it's renewed vigor. But I can play around that a little bit more rather than just being, oh god, he's got fog and he's going to trap me and I can't do anything about it. So in hindsight, I should have maybe taken the one-on-one with Godalming. I had Lucy's Revenge. But I didn't have the planned ambush. It was on me. If I had planned ambush to be able to trade onto him, I probably would have taken the one-on-one. I knew there'd be at least one fog, and I had no way of stopping it because the 4-1 was on Van Helsing, and he saw it, and he probably would have realized, okay, I can maybe trap
Yeah.
2 hunters here. So
Mm-hmm.
that's probably a mistake on my part. But then yeah, once he had to try and hope I hadn't obtained all the cards I needed, but I just had everything. So
Yeah.
Well, I was saying that to Rook. It's like of all the players in the community, there's none that like supplied more than you, and you're quite happy to sit and just supply and supply and supply. And when you've got nothing else to do because you've been fogged for 3 days, it's like right, he's just going to burn through the deck here.
Right.
And again, knowing that you didn't have it, I think one fog would have sufficed to give him enough chance to get away. Although the combat was fantastic. Your steward one with the pistol and the holy bullets,
Yeah.
you know, that was like because I was just saying it. We've got I said it's pretty good at combat. You know, Scotsword we know is combat. And the next was like pistol. Oh, saved the claws. Holy bullets. Oh, he's killed him and he's got away and he saved the rumour and there's no health. Oh,
Yeah.
excellent play by Stewart.
It actually is going to look pretty good on my stream, I think, because the way I did it was just as that combat was starting, I toggled out and checked the discard pile to see how many holy bullets had been discarded, and I found 2, and then I closed it, and I was like, it opened back on the screen where Seward had resolved pistol, and I was like, oh, is this holy bullets? There's one left,
Nice.
and it went off.
Nice.
Perfect timing.
Yeah,
What an efficient
it's fun.
commentator you are.
Fun when that works out.
Yeah, being able to
It's
hide.
serendipitous.
I think there's a lot of, especially now with the combat information screen, the way it's changed, you do really hold on to one holy bullets to make Dracula really guess. Because as soon as you see all 3 discarded, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you just have one hidden, Dracula doesn't know where it is at all amongst the 4 hands, or it could be still in the deck.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I had some
And
issues.
I couldn't. Early. I was going to go to that too. I couldn't believe you jumped onto him the way that you did in Munich after the aristocratic mature and that the power of that misdirect. And we were talking about like, whoa, this looks dire for hunters. Like look at all this trail that's coming. There's like very small indication of where he's been. He's going to have to work it all out backwards. It was very impressive to see you recover from that.
Well, the Munich thing was unexpected. I actually was going to go to play Hypnosis. That was my intention.
I was going to say, will you go there to try and get Mina to do the hypnosis?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I had no intention to find him. I'm glad I did because I was able to save the hypnosis for later. Once when he left Munich, and I had the heroic leap. I'm like, okay, that's easy. But yeah, his trail was really awkward. I had one horse was the last item in the deck. That's why Mina was just sat there forever supplying. I should have moved up to Bordeaux with Seward so he could have checked low on Ferran, and then Godalming could have stopped the hoax. But is what it is. Unfortunately, he used the Darkness Returns in a way that meant I didn't have to worry about it anymore. The big issue with me was I didn't know what his trail was at all, and I realized at the last second I was about to go to Berlin with Van Helsing, but then I suddenly realized, oh crap, it could be Hamburg, and I was having to make really sort of like tough decisions. Where do I think he's put this rumor token? And I got lucky, and it was Hamburg and not Berlin. If that had matured, then the whole game is completely different because he would have had enough influence to keep going to sea and then just land, and he would have been okay. So that was very clutch from my side. But once I was able to deal with that rumor token, I'm like, okay, the game's now somewhat under my control, even though I've lost a huge amount of time running around trying to deal with trading, and his trail was very awkward to deal with.
Yeah, there was that one turn where you just burned 3 encounters in a row and started, getting on his current location. It was just like, okay, like it's all starting to turn around.
Yeah, it needed so long to get to that point. But as I was saying before, I think we started recording, the hoax actually helped me because then I didn't have to worry about the Dark Returns for later. And also, it actually shuffled so much good stuff to the top of the deck. I got CG late. I got the Money Trail, I think I got late. Oh, no, I can't remember. No, I got Money Trail quite early. CG was definitely the late one, which was crucial for making this play then, which we didn't see, unfortunately. It would have forced him into a Hunter.
Right.
What else did I get later? I picked up a planned ambush with Van Helsing's second supply. Not that he should have had it, but never mind. Double chartered carriages, sense of emergency. So, yeah, I was somewhat fortunate with just the way the deck started to fall for me. Renewed vigor, I think I had it earlier as well. So I had a nice sort of mix of supplies throughout the game. So, yeah, that was tough. That was really tough going.
I think the Munich move was the start of perhaps his downfall slightly because he could have got away. Because like when Mina checked Zagreb, he could have been there because she was already in the fifth or Venice when he'd already moved, but it forced her to go back and check that. And then obviously she didn't have fast horses, so she was only moving one by one. I think he should once he got to there, he could have started going out to the east and started late because again, Seward was still sitting in Madrid, I think, or just moved by that stage. So there was still enough distance from Van Helsing. But by coming back into Munich, it was a bit like, right, now he's because after the Wolf forming, you're like, right, well, there's only so many places he can be. He could have gone to Florence and risked being stuck in a CG. He could have gone Marseille, and then all of a sudden, as the Rook said, you had that trail to deal with, but the hunters dealt with that trail the next day. So all of a sudden, you're like, shit, I've got 3 hunters, two of which have got fast horses. I can't even get away with it. I did say it was very risky for him not to, because obviously desecrated soil was on Munich, and we were saying you've got Seward and Mina. It could have been a 3-on-1, and it could be a death there. But obviously, hunters were worried that what is it, a bats? Is it a mist? But it would have been desecrated soil, and then right, well, fine, jump on a 3v1, and he's already had a heroic leap.
Yeah.
Could have been the end of the game right there.
Yeah.
Were you worried it was a fog or a fight or?
No, but then even if it was a fog, if I had got all those hunters really close to him, I might have sacked off the trail and then used a speed telegraph hypnosis the next day if I'd moved all the hunters in. And then I would have just kept chasing after him and run him down. My issue was I couldn't get, because I hadn't played Renewed Vigor, I couldn't get any hunter there. If I'd played Renewed Vigor that turn, I could have got every single hunter because I had 2 chartered carriages on the Seward and Van Helsing. I think.
Oh wow.
I might have been able to get everybody there. Maybe Van Helsing not. Van Helsing had to be maybe one space closer. But I could have got a 3-on-1 with Lucy's Revenge. And planned ambush with Mina with Heavenly Host and 2 knives. So I didn't want to risk it.
Because I suppose, because Mina was in Venice, so you could have had the 2-on-1 with Mina and Godalming, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You just thought you'd leave that for there.
Yeah, I could have maybe gone for the 2-on-1, but I had the heroic leap ready to go. I thought, okay, let's just play it. I didn't want a situation where if I tried to take a really that 2-on-1 fight, if something went wrong, I could have lost a lot of resources very early. But maybe in hindsight I should have just done it. I had planned ambush on Mina with 2 knives and a Heavenly Host. Gadami had a Heavenly Host and a rifle, and Lucy's Revenge. Maybe I should have just gone for that fight. So yeah, maybe that was, in hindsight, the incorrect thing to do, but it worked.
But then, as you say, I mean, you didn't know then, but because we were saying that, we were like, maybe it'd be ideal for Drac to get into a fight. Oh, hello?
No, you're fine. It was just Strider leaving.
I think, yeah.
Oh, somebody else. Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I don't know if it's mine or not. Yeah, because it was one of those where, like, Dracula, you thought, right, okay, well, if they just jump on and check this, it's desecrated, then he's going to be struggling with these guys. Yeah. And Escape as Wolf would have been difficult. Escape as Bat, sorry, because Mina with the 2 knives.
Yeah.
And she'd already shown one of the knives after the pistol got done.
Yeah.
So, we were like, the chat were like, right, this could be. But again, we were thinking, right, well, there must be a fog or a vamp on there that, but again, he wasn't expecting you to jump on him, and you weren't expecting to jump on him. So
No.
I think it was like you caught him mid prep what he was wanting to do. But yeah, I think kind of by then. But yeah, the first 2 weeks where again, you got no hard scouts. The papers never came. One evil presence. It was like wow. And then he started doing the whole rumors, the whole layers. And you're like, right, okay, so he could be anywhere. And then the misdirect and the aristocratic is like he still could be anywhere now. So he had it was like, oh my god, this is gonna be difficult for hunters. And then you jumped on him in Munich, and it's like, perfect. And then the hypnosis the next time to find him when he'd gone to Italy kind of covered it as well. So that made sense because he could have been in 4 countries after Wolfen from Munich. So that made sense as well.
Yeah. And I was lucky the fact that I'd found him in Munich. I didn't have to play hypnosis that turn. I had it for the turn after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the other thing, the problem with that 2-on-1 in Munich, I could have killed him, but I'm also then trying to think, what happens if I hadn't killed him? If I use up a huge amount of resources on Mina and Godalming, maybe their knives get broken eventually, and even if Dracula gets out with 1 health, well, he's got castle within. If he somehow manages to escape his bat or something, he's got the castle within reach. He can get there, and I'm also thinking I've got this trail to deal with.
Right.
I can't let him escape, and I've got this trail that Godalming has to help deal with it. I'm kind of trying to deduce where the trail is going because there's lots of different connections it could have been. So yeah, it was really awkward. I can't remember. I think maybe Van Helsing had to trade the heroic leap. So because of that, I wasn't able to move Van Helsing across to find the trail sooner. So I just decided, let's just take an easy 5 damage. Godalming can sort of soak it up. I can then move all 4 hunters around to deal with the trail, and then we'll go from there. I have got hypnosis ready for the next turn.
Yeah, because when you said that you had Lucy's Revenge, which could have stopped the escape.
Yeah. It would
And a
have been
planned ambush.
Quite an early
Yeah,
escape.
Mina looked strong. Mina looked
Yeah.
strong with that planned ambush and a heroic leap and 2 knives. You're like, she's looking really, really strong. But she wasn't moving because I'd say it looks like the fast horse is going to be one of the last cards in the deck because everyone else was like moving. I said, they're going to get Mina to try and get this. But yeah, oh well. It's so this is the first leg. Obviously, is this the first leg that you guys played?
Yep, first leg. Yep.
Right.
So I think it's on Wednesday night. We're going to play the reverse, and then we'll see if I manage to win that, then I'm through the semi-final. If Spencer wins, then we'll have to take it to a tie break, and then IDS will decide who picks their favorite faction for the tiebreaker. So the way we've done it is he would have been able to move on Sunday, and the combat which would have happened either in Lisbon or Santander would have happened on the Monday, week 4. So he would have been guaranteed the 2-point modifier. So we're looking at it. He wouldn't have gained any other influence because there's nothing that's going to mature. I wasn't moving into him, so there's no risk of a reckless vampire fanging me. He would have to move into me. So it'd be 2 influence with a 2-point modifier.
All right, but it will still go to a tiebreaker game if he beats you in his round. Then you'll play.
Yes.
So it won't just come down to IDS.
No.
Right. Okay. Oh well. Okay.
No.
That's
Because it'd be unfair then, because if I was playing against him, I could sit there going, oh, even if I lose, as long as I get enough influence, I'm winning. I'm going to go
That's
through.
what I was thinking.
Which doesn't make sense. You have to play for the win. So it's the first of 2 wins out of the 3 games. So the idea only tells you who picks for the tiebreaker. That's it.
Let's hope the other games aren't. If all the other games come to tiebreaker, this tournament could go through till fucking New Year.
Well, the timing that we've got for it is accounting for tiebreakers. If you finish your 2 games early and you don't need a tiebreaker, then the winner has more time off until the next phase. So we've already factored that in terms of every phase is about 11 days long. So that's accounting for, well, if you've got 4 games, if you're playing 2 games a week on average, then 11 days for 3 games makes sense. So yeah, it's all factored in terms of the timing anyway. So we're not thinking, oh my god, it could get longer. No, there's a very fixed sort of time limit for it.
How long has it been going for now? And what was it?
It's been about 2 months. The league phase was 8 weeks, and then we've had about 2 weeks of knockout already. So yeah, about 10 weeks in total. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Rook when we were chatting before this. It was like it's just that length of time I can't commit to because I don't want to commit and not be able to play. But albeit it's only 2 games in 2 hours, but you're still like the length of if you go through and proceed, then you're like right, then I've got to do this. And I was just like, I can't manage. I just can't commit to that amount of. I just don't have the time to do that. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
because
Strider was telling me at one point, like he was like, "Oh, we've only got 18 people. Why don't we just have everyone play everyone else?" And I was like, okay.
Are you
If they did
mad?
that, everyone would have to play everyone else in 2 games, right? So that
Yeah,
means you'd have 17 other people to play. That's 34 games.
that's
And
massive.
this league,
Yeah.
which feels like it's been going forever, was 18 before we got to the
yeah,
knockouts. Like,
yeah,
that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
16. Yeah, the
16,
maximum
yeah.
the maximum number of games that a person would have to win in order to win the whole thing, if we assume tie breaks in the knockout, would be 16 in the league phase plus 3 in every round if you weren't in the top 4. So
Hmm.
28 games in total.
Yeah, which is
We're
still
gonna
less than the games
yeah
that everyone would have to play if it was all against all.
right. But then also you're factoring in well the people who are lower seeding will in theory get knocked out earlier in theory.
Hmm.
So the people you would probably imagine I don't it might not happen this way, but it'd probably be a top 4 person who wins. So they've missed out the first round of knockout, so that reduces the number slightly. And when you compare it to the number of games you had to play in the League of Dracula 2022 and 2023, the number of games is more or less the same, but the format's different. And this is the cool thing with this system. If we keep progressing with this system, if you suddenly have a league of 25 people, or 30 people, or 40 people, or 50 people, doesn't matter. You can say, nope, we're going to have a format which is under 30 games for league and knockout combined to find out who the
Hmm.
winner is. You can structure the league in such a way you can reduce the number of league games and then have the same number of knockout games or something. So that's the cool thing about it. It allows for growth in participant numbers, but the
Hmm.
length of the tournament does not increase, which is
Yeah,
nice.
that's great.
But we'll see then if we do get the numbers in the future. It just depends on each year if people can commit to it or not, or
Right, yeah.
if the community keeps growing.
We'll just have to see. Yeah. And
Yeah.
meanwhile, I think there's still, because of the way this works out, right? Maybe this one, which is the sort of headline tournament for the year, at least I think in your estimation, Scotsword,
Mm-hmm.
um, there's also still the possibility of things like the Immortal Invitational, which was shorter
Yeah.
format, which allowed people to just sort of choose which side they wanted to play, right? So you could
Yeah.
specialize in Dracula or Hunters, or it was a lot more, I think, friendly to people who wanted to just dip in and play a few games. Because I
Right.
think the risk that you run by repeating this format of tournament several times throughout the year is that you just burn people out. Like
Yeah.
one of these tournaments
yeah,
can burn
Yeah.
people out.
No.
If it was the only one, that would be a problem. But if you can vary it, right,
Yes.
you can keep people's interest alive throughout the year.
Yeah. No, I agree, and I feel that's important. I feel it makes sense also to also distinguish the tournaments so they all don't all kind of blend in to be the same thing. The League of
Hmm.
Dracula, if we're calling it the quote unquote World Championship, should be this big long tournament, the headline thing. But then if you do something, another tournament with just new players, then that could be a separate thing. And then the format could be a similar format to this, but there'll be fewer players because there won't be as many new players and so on. If we do something like just a cup knockout only competition, well, that will have a different format. If we do
Hmm.
something like what we call the Immortal Invitational, we might have to change the name of it because it won't be as so relevant to call it the Immortal Invitational. But doing a team-based tournament, I am really on board with that for something like sort of mid to late spring. Because as you
Hmm.
said, it makes sense. Everyone can team up, so it's a slightly different vibe. People can pick the role they want, or they can mix it up. And then if it's a similar size of league compared to last year, or the year we've just had rather, then it's only 1 game a week. Or it might be maybe
Hmm.
1 week you have to play 2 games, but then the following week you only have to play one. So it won't
Hmm.
be as much of a time commitment. So yeah, and it worked really well. So I think varying what we do makes a lot of sense. If you also mix it in community-based games and then also friendly games and stuff in between, then yeah, that's what we want. Variety. We want to have always something happening or something on the horizon that people can look forward to. But yes, I agree. I would never ever propose having a proper League of Dracula in the spring as well. That would be ridiculous. We did it 2 years ago. Maybe you didn't know. Yeah. Oh, you might have known this because Strider was in it. We did like a regional tournament. So we had a regional only thing going on. So even though it's still a league system, well, the league will be smaller because there won't be as many people. But also then you don't have to worry so much about time differences because you're playing against everybody who's in the same region as you. So it should be easier to work out. So it will be as awkward. So yeah, whatever, we'll have to see what happens. We'll get through this one first, and then we'll definitely have to take a break over Christmas and then evaluate. If we suddenly get a huge influx of new people over Christmas time, then who stick around, then we could definitely look at doing a new blood tournament again, where then only new people are participating. If not, then the only thing we do could be an Immortal Invitational sort of team tournament, and we shift it slightly early in the year, so it starts happening sort of around, I don't know, March time, right? Because I think it was maybe mid-April by the time it started. I can't remember. But if we move it a little bit forward, so it's sort of mid-spring, then why not? I think it'd be a really nice idea. We'll just have to see. Play it all by ear.
Yeah.
Well,
I like with the teams as well. You can even expand the teams. You can have it where it's teams of 4, and then you can have it where your players, it's like if you play one, if you can't make a game, somebody could step in, or like 4-ball of the golf, and you can have it where you've got 4 teams of 4 or whatever it might be.
Right.
So
tag
then
team
that
style.
way, yeah. So fatigue's not going to be an issue with that, and then you've got 3 other teammates to kind of like, okay, look, I can't do this week. Well, I'll step in and do that, or what. As long as obviously everyone gets a fair share, then you could look at doing it. But I think it then allows you, because it was a 1-on-1. You benefit if both of you are good at one faction or the other. If you both come in and you're kind of, we're okay, but not the best, then you risk obviously losing it. Whereas if you've got another 2 that can back up as well, or you're all working together, you can then pick it. Plus, I think it'd be quite good to allow the sort of rivalry where you go, right, I want to play him, right? Will you play him? I'll play him. And you can match up your so-called strongest against the weakest. So it allows for that as well. If there's a numbers, it allows you to extend that.
Right. That's the only problem would be a numbers thing, right? Trying to create, because if you do a team-based tournament with just the way we did it before, then you need to have a total number of participants being divisible by 2. If you're having to make it divisible by 4, then there's more likelihood that maybe there might not be the numbers to make that work. But it's something we could look at. If there's suddenly a huge amount of interest for people to do it, why not? I would never say no, or even just make it if it's teams of 3 and you have one who subs in and out potentially. That could be a way to do it. We'll as admin and as community as a whole, we'll talk about it and we'll see, what is possible. You never know. We might be able to rope a rook into participating then.
Listen, if you guys can find a way to make it possible to have a multi-hunter team tournament, a multiplayer set of teams, right, where you've got either even just 2 hunters versus Drac, right, as the format for competition, you'd get me in the tournament.
Now that's also another idea. That's kind of a
good.
You have teams of 3, 2 hunters and 1 Dracula. They could rotate around, or they can stay fixed. But if it's only 1 game a week, you have to coordinate between 3 people. But it might be possible.
Yeah. Well, if you can ever make it happen, that's the tournament I would join.
Ooh, that's definitely.
I'll throw that out there.
Well,
that's more than enough to get this to happen. If Aruk said he'll join, he'll play a game. If that's what happens, then admin, make it happen.
You've got me on record.
Well, once this tournament is done, we'll Philly and Snuff and I will have to sit down and work out what the plan is for 2025. And sure, we'll mix it up. We'll see what we think will be the best idea, and also try and gauge interest in things like that. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you two for streaming. Sorry I didn't manage to message you quickly enough to hear this on stream and stuff, but I'm going to go back and watch the stream later today because I'm sure it's very enjoyable.
Sorry we didn't. Sorry the game bugged out. It was a good match up until that, and it was it was a shame that it looked like it was going well. But we'll I'll jump in for the next one anyway. I'll watch the rematch. So I was just looking at the results there as it stands just now. Then, so has Fangs played both his games with Terminus?
No, only the first one.
No. Right. Okay. So
the second one is. Let me check. I can check right now. Because my game's on Wednesday, but I think maybe that game's also on Wednesday. I'm not sure. Rook might remember because I said it on stream, but I can't remember off the
Oh,
top
I
of my head.
definitely don't remember. Sometimes I wonder how I function.
So Mr. Green and Geo and Errol and Pizza Wizard, they've still got to play their first leg?
Yeah, they haven't played yet.
Right.
Let's see. Let's
Right,
see.
okay.
Let's see. Knockout. Right. Yeah, my next game is on. Is that Wednesday? Or my. Yeah, Wednesday night, same time. Fangs and Terminus are playing the same day, but 4 hours later. So they're playing at 9 o'clock your time, Roscoe, 9 p.m. UTC. So yeah, we're both going to play the second game on the same day. Pizza Wizard and Ariel are playing on Monday night at 10:15 UTC. And where's the other one? Mr. Green and Geo are going to play their first game tomorrow at 5:30 UTC. I will not be available. I'm out tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. If there is a stream, I will catch up with it afterwards. But yes, those are the next fixtures which are in the list. If mine goes to a tiebreaker, then I'll play it on Thursday at the same time.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I shall go. Rook, thank you. It was always good to have a catch up on our commentary, and it was fantastic. Congratulations, Scotsword. A win's a win.
Thank
and
you.
I'll follow some of the others where I can and see how it. I'll try and make myself available for the final, so I can hire my services out for anybody who wants the cocoa with me on the final.
Nice. Good job. I'll write
Thanks.
something
It was
in our private chat in terms of what games are up, just in case you're available.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to do the live stream with you, Roscoe, and it was a fun game, at least until the technical difficulties at the end, Scotsword. Congratulations from me as well.
Thank you very much. We'll have to see. It's not over yet. I've got to win the second game, so we'll have to see if it's possible or not, or if it gets forced to a tiebreaker. Not taking anything for granted.
No, as you shouldn't. This is a dangerous phase of the tournament.
Oh, it is. And enough seeds high seeds have fallen. I don't want to become another statistic.
That's right.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend. Take care.
All right.
You
Bye.
too. Take care, guys. Thank you. Thank you to Rook and Roscoe for joining. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Really sorry about the technical difficulties. It really sucks when a game ends without seeing, actually the end screen and everything. But it's what it is. So yeah, thank you for watching, folks. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. I might be able to do some streaming. Definitely not tomorrow, but maybe during the week. If not, you'll see me in the next video, which is the rematch with Spencer. I'm going to be playing as Dracula. Let's see if I can evade him. We'll find out. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye-bye.